Hi guys and welcome to Chef N Rasile Friends. Today I have Anjali with me. She is a lawyer and she loves to go out, eat and drink lovely French food. And lots of calories in her food, she loves that. So today we are going to be cooking a chicken breast with buttered leeks and a cream of mushroom sauce. So what I'm going to get Anjali to do first is she's going to chop some chives for us. Well, try and chop some chives. She says she's not going to be able to do it. I'm going to cook the chicken. Very simply, I've got some chicken breasts here, which I've cling filmed up. We're going to put them in a little bowl here. This is just a glass bowl. But then we're going to cover them in boiling water from a kettle. It's basically poaching the chicken before we roast it. It's to keep the chicken nice and moist. And so when we eat it, it's not dry. So sometimes chicken breast, when you overcook it, it goes really dry and it has not much flavour. This way, hopefully, will give you a lot more moisture in your chicken. So you can chop your chives.
Nico, what's the other? Are there any other benefits of cooking it in boiling water first? Because I'm notoriously impatient. Is there anything to speed up the process or?
Well, you could roast your chicken in the pan first and then sit it in some simmering stock to finish the cooking. But this way, I find is just a lot more easy. You can just boil the kettle, tip it on. And then what we'll do is just let it go cold, and well, not cold, room temperature, so when you can actually touch it with your hands and take it out the hot pan. While we're doing this, we can start our sauces and our leeks. So we'll go over to the stove. So we're going to put a splash of olive oil in the pan. We're going to add our mushrooms. So here we've got a selection of enoki, shiitake. So we're just going to gently fry the mushrooms until they get some colour.
What are your favourite type of mushrooms to use generally, Nico?
I would personally use girolles, morels and ceps, but they are on the slightly expensive side, being £32 a kilo plus all of them. So these are just, we can buy in the supermarket and mix them for about £1.50. So they're quite easy for
your standard evening meal.
Yes, a lot easier than spending £30 a kilo. So once we get a bit of colour on our mushrooms, which will be about 2 minutes into the frying process, we're going to add in our shallots, which we've diced, fried. We're also going to season our mushrooms up a little bit with a bit of salt. So they've been frying for about 2 minutes, so we're going to add in the shallots and the garlic. And then we're going to also add in a couple of knobs of butter. So we'll go 2 to 3 grams of butter adding into that. Just going to give it a little bit of a mix. After that's been cooking down for a little minute, we're going to add in about a glass of white wine.
Is it big glass or a small glass, Nico?
Big glass, always big glass. And so we'll just let the white wine cook out.
And do you recommend any particular wines for cooking with?
Particularly dry white wine, or anything you haven't finished from the night before, which is my preference. What we do now is, after the wine is reduced to about 3/4 to almost all gone, we can add in about 200 millilitres of double cream.
Tell me when to stop.
That's about right. And then we'll just let that reduce down. So the chicken is now easy enough to touch out of the hot water. So what we'll do is placing the chicken down in the frying pan, skin side down. And what you do is hold it from the tail end of the breast, and you do it away from yourself so the oil does not splash back and hurt you, like so. Obviously the oil will spit. And we'll just fry like that for about 2 to 3 minutes on one side. After about 2 minutes on the side, just lift it up to see if it's golden. And as it's golden, we'll flip them all over. And we'll add in 2 to 3 knobs of butter again. We'll colour on this side for about a minute. Moving them, putting them on a tray and then popping them in an oven at about 200 degrees, which is about 390 Fahrenheit, for about 5 to 10 minutes. So next is the leeks, the buttered leeks. So what we're going to do is put a couple of knobs of butter in the pan. Make sure the pan is hot to start with. And then we're going to add in the leeks. So I've put a splash of water, some black pepper and salt in with the leeks. Add in a really hot pan. And so basically they steam as they cook. Let the steam of the water just help cook. So the chicken has been cooking for about 8 minutes in the oven. I mean, depending on your temperature in the oven, as I said, we need it around about 200 degrees or 390 Fahrenheit. The mushroom and cream sauce is reduced by half the cream. We're going to finish it, or Anjali's going to finish it with a pinch of chives and a squeeze of lemon juice to give it some acidity while I finish plating the dish. So you can do that while I plate the dish. So we've got the leeks, which have been sweated down in the butter, like so, in the middle. Got our chicken breast, which is nicely cooked. And then we're just going to finish it with the mushroom and cream sauce.
Yep.
Your chives are horrendous.
It's not that bad. I didn't chop my fingers off.
You know where these go?
Don't throw them in the dustbin. It wasn't that bad, was it?
Yes.